Let's get into this money. Hi, I'm Alicia, your prop money millionaire, cash stuffing, budgeting teacher, single mom of 3. It's time to get into these hands. These hands and bands. Hello, friends. I'm Alicia. I am the prop money millionaire. I'm cash stuffing, budgeting, and I'm a single mom and teacher. And I am hot. It is so hot in Arizona. I should say Phoenix. It is so hot in Phoenix. I know it's summer, and I know everyone's like, but you already know how hot it's gonna be. Yeah, I do know. But also, like, I knew eating that ice cream would mess up my stomach because I don't like dairy, or my body doesn't like dairy, but I still ate it. Okay? I knew driving that long a distance was gonna hurt my leg, but I still did it. Just like I knew living here was gonna be hot again, but yet I came back. It's hot. I am a Phoenician, and yet the heat is just, whew, it hit different when you're older versus when I was a kid. I lived outside. I lived in the sun. I left in, early in the day and didn't come back till later in the evening. Swam all day in the pool, all of that. But I was hot, y'all. Let's do our daily affirmation before we do our daily, weekly, bi-weekly check-ins. Okay. Affirminators unite. Hashtag affirmation. Just do that for me. Hashtag affirmation. Because you're listening. And as you know, with I Know Julyyin, we're doing daily videos Monday through Friday and daily hashtags with possible wins. So today's hashtag is hashtag affirmation. Because I just want us to acknowledge the fact that these are fun. And that sometimes I feel like they're written just for me. Okay. Roots. I remember where I came from, for better or for worse, and I'm grateful for the person I've become, either because of or perhaps despite my upbringing. As I move through life, I keep growing and changing, but I can't marvel at the magnitude of my journey without reflecting on where it all began. You are who you are today because of where you came from and what you've gone through, and the battles and the triumphs and the successes and the losses. All of that molds you into who you are today. And so you can't be proud of who you are today without first acknowledging who you were, where you came from, and then you can move forward. It's okay, even if it's just for closure, for that kind of purpose. It's made you stronger. Or if you had, an amazing, successful beginning, and now you feel like because you don't have a struggle that you can't be proud of who you are today. Absolutely garbage. We shouldn't glorify the struggle life. If you had one, you had one, and you conquer that, and we deal with that, and we discuss our emotions, and but if you didn't, you can be happy about that, and you can continue that cycle with your own children or your friends and family. We've got to stop comparing our life paths. It's not about any of that. It's about today. And today, where we are is what matters, because we're building something better for tomorrow. I'm sorry, I just was on a rant. I had a moment. Thank you for joining my TED Talk. Hashtag affirmation. Sometimes I'm telling you, that worked out perfectly, did it not? Okay. So what I do for 2 weeks, I track all my spending. I'm only going from the 18th through the 29th because something special for the last portion. So I didn't want to add that onto here. So the 29th, 30, all that, I'm sorry, the 18th through the 28th, I'm doing just those days. The 29th through the 7th, the 8th. The 29th through the 8th will be my next one. And I'll go over all of that next time. But what we've done is I've written down everything I spent. And this is my last time in this book, because we are completely moving over to the Erin Condren for all of our budgeting needs and planning needs. I can't wait. Monday, I showed you my plan with me, and I'm loving it. So I write down everything I spend, and then I track it for 2 weeks or so, and I come and I show you what I've spent, and then we pull the money out of my binders, and then I transfer that money from the accounts that are listed here, these represent. I transfer that money from there back to my credit card. I use my credit card for 99% of my purchases. There are some things that certain things that I have to pay that need to be cash. So you know, whatever. But 99% of the time, I'm using my credit card. And then I'm also getting my cash rewards. Now, I don't recommend this method if this is something that's hard for you to not only track, but to pay off. I only spend on my card what I know I have in my envelopes. And I'm able to see all my envelopes because I have them all in my bank account. And I've shown you before, and you can see my playlist that shows cashless budgeting, the whole system. But I even show you screenshots of how mine are all listed out by the titles that you see here. So I can at any point go into my app and see how much is in there. There's never like where I'm like, oh my gosh, I wonder how much I have in there. It's always with me in my phone. But I kind of always know as well what's in there, kind of in my mind. I can keep track. Like, I might not know the exact dollar amount, but I know I have like, oh, I know I have like, oh, 300 in there. I know I have about this amount in there. And if I'm not sure, I'll just check. So it's easy for me to go through and use my credit card and then pay it off every 2 weeks. This is the system I've been using for a long time. If you've been following me, this is what I've been doing from the beginning. So I say all that to say, let's see what I spent. On the 18th of June, we have, I'm not gonna go through all of these, but I've got a lot of things like hair, and I got my car detailed. There was some gym fee I had to pay, and got some Dunkin' runs, bought some clothes from Shein for my birthday. We got some more Dunkin', some more beauty products, lots of food. You know, Mama got our nails done, took the kids to Top Golf. That was a lot of fun. We had a blast there, and we've been doing a lot of local things as far as summer fun, and so it's like, okay, let's go have fun. Let's just go. So we went. They had never been. They had a blast, and then it's like I said, okay, let's get some mocktails, right? Like, my kids don't drink, and we're really big on mixing things at home. So I'll buy a lot of the sparkling white waters, or the sugar-free like flavors, and so we'll lemonades or sparkling water type thing. So basically that's all these are, except for they're not sugar-free. But they thought that was so fun to get those mocktails. So we did that, and we had appetizers and just played while we were there. And then we went and did some more errands and came home. Great day. Paid for some family, I mentioned this yesterday, and our family trip stuff, the 500. So I'll talk more about that later, but that's already paid for. It won't come out of this money. It's already been paid for out of the summer bonus money. A Starbucks run, had some vegan food. I still love the vegan place. Obviously I ate this before I was told to return back to eating meat, but hey, I'm still gonna eat there. I love it. Got some gas, some Burger King and Dunkin' and some donuts, more food, business items, like $100 to my mom to have her buy a gift for me. And we went to TJ Maxx and went nuts. But we got stuff for Carl, we got stuff for school, for food, home, beauty, and we broke it down. And we sat down and we actually broke it down afterward because it sounded like a lot. The kids was like, it was like $270, right? I think it was 270. I think that's about right. I said, well, let's look at it. We spent 100 on Carl. He got a new bed and some snacks. And so now we're down to 170, right? And you guys, I think that's about right. I think it was 170. And then we bought clothing. Well, that comes out of school. So that's $65. And then we bought some more of those flavor mix-ins. That was 40. And then home, 25. Must have been 20, but we'll say 25. I got like a carafe for using the fruit infusion water thing, and then $40 on beauty items. So it must have been 275, not 270. So and then 45 on beauty items. So they were like, oh, it doesn't seem so bad when you break it out like that. And great. And look at how, then we talked about how much was in each category when we sat down and broke it all out. So I think that's important to show them all that too. So for those that we have over here, hair, $123 for the almost 2 weeks. Food was $6.94. It's a high food session, whatever, for us. Car, $212, because that was the detailing in there. Birthday, $154, because I'm buying clothing. Medical, $101. We stocked up on some supplies. I forget what else we bought there too. Business, $47. Self-care, $85. Family, $218. And this $218 is going to come from summer fun, actually, not family. Summer fun, because that's the Top Golf day. I put the little pink mark because I know I don't have that amount in there right now until I stuff for the, like, my weekly stuffing stuff, my I haven't stuffed. We did not stuff here, and we are now right around here. So I've got 2 weeks of stuffing, which I'll definitely cover that. That's one thing I didn't have enough in there prior to me stuffing. Gifts 110, gas 56, home 47, car 100, and school 65 for a total of 2014. So now what I do is I go through and I actually pull this money from these envelopes. So we'll do everything except for hair, which I'll leave off, and I won't worry about that until I do my stuffing. Okay, so this is kind of quick. I think we're trying to my phone's trying to die. Okay, so food $6.94, and there's $9.84 in there. $9.84 minus $6.94 leaves $2.90. 1, 2, 50, 70, 80, 90. Something 2, 1, 2, 3, yeah, 290. I'm just gonna pull a check mark that I have noted it here. I just threw that whole pen. These are my black and blue pens. $2.90. And then home and need 47. So has 89 minus 47, $42 left. 2042. Carl, we're taking out 100. Gives me 157. 155.7. Gas 56. Get some change. I need a box over here. So we have 245. 245 minus 56 is 189. 150, 70, 75, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. 150, 75, 85, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And then under revolving funds, medical is 101. Hit me with $10. I had 111. Oh, I skipped this one. Business at 47. I'm sorry. No, I forgot. And it has 206 minus 47, 159. Minus 47, 159. 150, 56, 56, 57, 58, 59. Oh. All right. And then gift for taking out 110. It's me with 190. $150, 70, 90. car stuff, taking out 212 out of 812, so 600. One, two, three, four, five, six. And school, 65. 1,094 minus 65 leaves 1,029. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 1,020. 1, 2, 3, 4. I need a 5. So minus 65 equals 1,029. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1,025, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right, nothing for tech. Self-care, we're taking out 85. We had 167 minus 85, $82 left. 50, 50, 70, 80, 1, 2. That was self-care. And I've got this whole tray here, I'm not even using it. And Hair and Beauty's one we're gonna wait on because I only have 62 in there, so we'll do that one. It's marked for me to look at it later. We still need to do birthday and summer. I'm trying to hurry. I'm trying to hurry because I think my phone's trying to die on me. So birthday is in the back. It has 1,664 minus 154, 1,510. Okay, 1,500, 1,510. All right. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it well. That was birthday. Got it. Okay. Let's do summer fun real quick. We'll be all set. How exciting. And then I'll just take that 123 out. I've already paid off these amounts. I have my lump sum that sits in my, I might shake for a second. Hold on. Get this whole envelope out. Pull this binder out. I have a set amount that sits, like where all my bills come from in my main account. So I paid that all off, and I'm just gonna be putting this back into my account right now. Just because I knew I didn't have enough for this one, and I didn't want this to be sitting and wait for me to do this video. So after I get off with you guys, I will go through and put all that money back into the account. Okay, so we have fun. We have 1,000 in there, and we're going to take out the, where is it? Family 218. So 1,000 minus 218, 782. Didn't have enough here. Might use this. So 5, 6, 7. I might have had enough without that, but I'm still using it. 782, 750, 760, 780, 1, 2. Double count that. 5, 6, 7, 50, 70, 80, 1, 2. All right, we are all done. So now I'll just go through and transfer that money back to my account since I've already actually paid this amount off, so that I can just have that money back where it belongs. And we'll just do the next week and a half, not this week in any videos, but next week we'll go over that and we will finish up this. I'm so happy to get rid of this binder, this book. I'm ready for my Erin Condren to take over my life. All right, I appreciate you guys all. I hope you have a wonderful and amazing rest of your day. If you haven't seen all the videos, go back because I know July is in full effect and I'm just out here doing what I do. Okay, this Friday you will have a Friday freebie, but it's going to be just dropped on Friday. I'm not going to be announcing any of them in any videos this month, so just check on Fridays and see what's available. It might be a couple of them, but they will be there. I appreciate you all. Have a great one. Bye. Boom.